Okay, at the top of your next blank page.
What's it, 29?
One step, adding and subtracting equations. Okay, equations you've been solving since kindergarten. You solved 4 of them today.
What?
In board math. When we had 4 plus n equals to 23, that's an equation. Okay? Were those easy? Then they'll be easy. So, first thing I want to look at, when I say operation, what do I mean by operation?
Like
Add, subtract, multiply, divide. So I want to look at the operations of adding and subtracting. So just looking at those 2 operations today, adding and subtracting. Yep.
Oh my God.
Levante, you got this written down? So if I give you the operation of adding, what is the opposite?
division and...
What?
No, adding. Are you recording again?
What's the opposite of adding?
Adding. Or
Subtracting.
Subtracting.
Opposite of adding is adding.
Wait, are you recording?
What's the opposite of subtracting?
Adding.
Adding. So when you solve the equations, you're going to do the opposite operation. So you'll look at the equation, and if it has adding, what are you going to do?
Subtract.
You'll subtract. If they're subtracting, what are you going to do?
Add.
You're going to add. Right?
Why did it was subtracting first and then you adding?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
So the nice thing with equations is there's steps to solve them. If you follow these steps, you'll be able to get the correct answer. So let's look at what steps you need. The first thing you're going to do is box the variable. What's a variable? Jordan?
The variable is the meaning of what it is.
No. Look in the equations that we did in board math. What do you think the variable is? Brian?
N?
And what else?
The letters.
Letter.
The letter. So you're going to draw a box around your letter.
Oh yeah.
It's your first step that you're going to do.
Can I show an example?
Not right now. Step number 2, you're going to draw a line through the equal sign. So step 1, box the variable or the letter. Step 2, draw a line through the equal sign.
Can I spell through? Right there.
Right there.
Oh.
Like down the middle?
Through the equal sign. Yep, directly through the equal sign. Step 3, do the opposite operation. Okay, we already talked about that. So if there's a plus sign in it, what are you going to do? If there's a plus sign, what are you going to do? You're going to subtract. If there's a subtraction sign, you're going to add. Okay? And then step 4, you will solve. Seems simple, right?
Starter.
Okay, so let's look at some examples. Let's say you have x plus 3 is equal to 7.
Plus 3 equals to 7.
Okay, step 1 tells me to do what?
Box the letter.
Box my letter. So I'm going to just draw a box around my letter. Step 2 tells me to do what?
Draw a line through the equal sign.
Okay, so I'm going to draw a line through the equal sign, and I'm going to go down. I usually go down about 2 lines. You might have to go down more sometimes. Depends on how big you write. Step 3, do the opposite operation. So it's adding, so the opposite is subtract. So we're always going to subtract whatever number is on the same side as our letter. Okay, because we want to get that letter by itself. So it's plus 3 right now, so what are we going to do to solve it? Subtract 3 on each side. So now when I solve this, did I change this x at all? No. So I'm going to bring x down. If I have positive 3 and I'm taking 3 away from it, that's just going to be 0, right? That's going to cross out. If you have $3, but I'm taking $3 from you, you have nothing. I have it now. You don't have anything. 7 minus 3
4.
is 4. So I should get x is equal to 4. Okay? So the question I always have is, do we have to show all these steps?
Yes.
Yes. Because next year in 7th grade and then in 8th grade you get into much harder equations. So it's easier to show your work because I require my 8th graders to show all their work as well. Terrence?
So is it like gonna be the same as we're doing, or
They're much harder. I will show you one of theirs that you will do by the end of, before winter break of 8th grade year. I will show you one.
What's 8th grade?
Do they get more stuff added?
They have positive and negative numbers. Okay? I'll show you one in a minute. Yep, I'll show you what they just got done doing. Okay, with equations, you can always check your answer. So if I take this number, whatever I get, and plug it in where my letter is, I should be able to make that statement true. So if I take 4 plus 3, what do I get? 7, which is what it shows there. Okay? So if I got 4 plus 3 and did not get 7, then I did something wrong and I need to go back and try it again. Okay? Let's try 17 plus y equals 25. Okay, so it's not always going to be x. It's going to be different letters. Step 1, what do I need to do?
Box your letter.
Box your letter.
Then drag a line down your equal sign.
Okay. Now what?
Then you see what it subtracts to. 17 minus 17.
Minus 17, good, because that's on the same side as my letter. Notice if I do it on one side, I have to do it on the other. How many of you have ever worked with a balance before? If you do something to one side, you got to do it to the other to keep it equal. Okay? So if you just do it to one side, it's going to change my answer and not change both. This equal sign is telling me that I have to keep those both the same thing. Okay? So 17 minus 17, that cancels out. My y did not change. Bring down my equal sign. And 25 minus 17?
25 minus 17
is 8.
No?
Yes, it is.
Oh. I've done actual.
Questions so far? Notice how I am lining up the numbers. We're going to expect that on your paper too, that they're lined up.
I thought it was like we were doing subtraction, like, like 35 minus 17. I thought it was gonna be 12 because
You didn't borrow.
that's why I messed up.
Hey, x minus 4 equals 16.
You boxed your letter.
I boxed my letter.
Put line
X
down,
minus
the equal
what?
sign.
Put the line through the equal sign.
X minus 4 equals, and then you put 4 down.
What am I going to do with
Minus
4?
You're gonna bring it down.
Why am I going to minus 4?
Because
you're gonna
it's on the
add
same,
it.
it's on the same side as the.
I agree with the 4, but why are you subtracting 4?
You shouldn't be, you should be
Adding.
You should be adding 4 because it's already subtracting. You got to do the opposite. So now I'm adding 4. So my x did not change. This is a negative 4, so it's negative 4 degrees outside, and it's rising 4 degrees. So that's still going to cancel out. Equals 16 plus 4?
20.
20. So now let's check. 20 minus 4, does that give me 16?
Yes.
Yes. So there's no reason you should miss a single one of these, because you can go back and check your work. What? Are you saying how to check it?
Got it.
No, like, how do you get to 20?
Because 16 plus 4?
Oh, yes, they do that.
Yep.
I know, I done 60 plus 4, and then I said to do 12 plus 4 equals 16.
Let's do y minus 9 equals 18.
Minus 9. Box the letter,
Alright, so draw a box around my letter.
and then cross out, well, make a line on the,
Equal sign.
yeah, make a sign.
Now what?
And now you put down the line.
Well, I didn't do anything else. What's my opposite operation?
I mean,
Plus 9, good.
that's what I meant to say, dang it.
So my y did not change, so bringing that down. Negative 9 plus 9 cancels out. So 18 plus 9?
18 plus 9 equals
27. Then we can check. 27 minus 9, does that give me 18?
Yes.
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 Alright, any questions on one-step adding and subtracting equations? Pretty simple?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and flip to page 3 and fill out your table of contents.
I don't know.
Today is 1-3, and I'm going to just do a plus and a minus sign, and then one-step equations, I'm going to abbreviate as E, Q, and S, so you're more than welcome to abbreviate that as well. And we were on 29?
Yep.
Your page might be different. When you have that copied, you need a textbook out.